ever noticed that when Australians speak naturally, it sounds like one long, smooth stream of words, rather than separate, individual ones? Like they're not even pausing between words at all. That's not an accident. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why it happens and how to do it yourself. It's called consonant to vowel linking, and it's one of the most powerful things you can learn for sounding natural in Australian English. I'm Amanda, and I specialise exclusively in Australian English pronunciation, nothing else. Over 9,000 sessions, hundreds of professionals, one focus. All right, let's get into it. So what is linking? Linking is when the last sound of one word connects directly to the first sound of the next word. No pause, no break. The words kind of melt or blend together. Linguists actually have a term for this specific type of connected speech or linking. It's called catenation. So next time you're at a party and someone asks, "What have you been studying or learning recently?" you can say catenation. Very impressive. But here's why it matters for you. If you're pronouncing every word separately and clearly with little pauses in between your speech, it can sound robotic or overly formal to Australian ears, even if every single word is technically correct. Linking is what gives natural speech its flow and rhythm. So when we're talking about having a good flow in pronunciation, this is what we're talking about. So let's talk about the specific rule for today, which again is consonant to vowel linking. This happens when a word ends in a consonant sound, any consonant sound, it doesn't matter which one. Notice I keep saying sound, we'll get to that in a minute. And the very next word begins with a vowel sound. When that happens, we don't stop between the words. That will cause our speech to become choppy and mechanical. Instead, that final consonant sound connects straight into the vowel that follows it. It's almost like you're moving that consonant sound, attaching it to the beginning of the next word and creating this new word. The two words essentially become one. Think of it like syllables in a single word rather than two separate words sitting next to each other. Here are a few quick examples so you can hear what this sounds like. Look up becomes look up. Look up. Notice how it doesn't sound like two separate words. It sounds like I'm saying a two-syllable word, look up. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Take a break. Take a break. Again, it doesn't sound like three words here. It sounds like a multi-syllable word. Take a break. And you'll hear all of these in action in just a moment. Can I becomes can I. Have a becomes have a. Same rule, just in a real conversation. Let me show you what I mean with a coffee shop scenario, because this comes up all the time in everyday life. Imagine you're ordering at a cafe. You might greet the server or the waiter with, "Hey, how's it going?" The server will most probably reply with, "Not bad. What can I get for you?" You can say, "Can I please have a flat white?" Now let's look at where consonant to vowel linking happens in that situation. How's it links together. How's it? How's it? The I in it actually reduces or changes to a schwa sound. Link up top for a video on the schwa. The word going has an intrusive w in the middle. Going. Going. Again, video up top for intrusive sounds. Then can I links together. Can will actually soften to a schwa sound as well. And the n links with I. Can I? Can I? Have a will also link together. This is why it's important to think about sounds with pronunciation and not spelling, because have ends in a written E, but we don't pronounce it. It's not have-e, it's have. The sound you hear at the end of have is a v sound. So you take that sound that you hear, link it to the next vowel sound. So have a linked together becomes have a. And then the barista might say back to you, "Yeah, no worries. What size would you like?" And you'd reply with whatever size you want. Alrighty, let's put it into practice with a short story. Don't try to repeat yet, just listen and see if you can spot the links we just covered. Hey, how's it going? Asked Alex as he walked up to the counter. Not bad. What can I get for you? Said the barista. Can I please have a flat white? Alex asked. Yeah, no worries. What size would you like? The barista replied. A large one, please, said Alex. Now I'll read it again slowly with the links marked. Follow on the screen and listen closely. Hey, how's it going? Asked Alex as he walked to the counter. Not bad. What can I get for you? Said the barista. Can I please have a flat white? Alex asked. Yeah, no worries. What size would you like? The barista replied. A large one, please, said Alex. Notice how would you becomes would you in that sentence. That's called a yod bland, and yes, I've got a video on this already. Again, it's linked up the top for you. Now shadow along with me. I'll read it one more time at natural speed. Repeat just after me as closely as you can. Hey, how's it going? Asked Alex as he walked up to the counter. Not bad. What can I get for you? Said the barista. Can I please have a flat white? Alex asked. Yeah, no worries. What size would you like? The barista replied. A large one, please, said Alex. So the key thing to remember is this. When you hear a consonant sound at the end of a word and a vowel at the start of the next, don't stop. Just let that consonant slide forward and join the vowel. Again, imagine you are taking that end sound and shifting it or moving it into the next word. Link them together, very minimal gap in between, nice and smooth. Focus on the rhythm, not the individual words. Now, if you want to go deeper on connected speech, not just linking, but elision, the schwa sound, contractions, intrusive sounds, all of it, I have put together a free guide. It's called the Australian Pronunciation Playbook. It covers the full hidden system behind fast Australian speech, and it includes a bonus tutorial video and an audio file for shadowing practice. The link is in the description and the QR code for it is on the screen. It's completely free. Grab it, and I'll see you in part 2 where we cover what happens when 2 of the same consonant sounds meet and why you should never say them twice. I'll see you then.